some sketchy shit. Doo-dah, doo-dah, hope I get away with it. Oh, doo-dah, day.
Hey, we're here. We're live and
we're actually sitting erect. So,
we're live and in pure sepia tone.
I've done that before. Makes for good photographs, but they always look like they're from the Civil War. So,
I'll be right back. I just realized I forgot something.
Oh, great. We're back. And now he leaves me alone. About 2 hours ago, maybe 3 hours ago, my left knee started acting up. It feels like I actually just thumped a 500-pound wrestler in the chin with my left knee, and now I'm walking with a limp, so I've got to use a cane. And my wife is going, "What the fuck did you do? Did you sleep wrong?" I go, "How can I sleep wrong? It's my knee. All I got to do is lay down. Knees aren't involved there."
When did sleeping become an Olympic event?
Sometime shortly after
30
retirement. Yeah, 65 maybe. Yeah, we'll go with that.
What? And I want to wish everybody happy Buy Your Spouse Flowers today.
Oh shit! Did I miss that?
I guess you did.
Well, no. I did buy Lindsay flowers just I think this weekend. No, Friday. We were out and I saw some pretty ones. So I said, "Hey, you'd like these," and bought it. Of course, that wasn't the only thing I bought on Friday. I spent a bucket load of money on Friday, a large bucket load. The yellow truck would probably have trouble hauling that bucket load of money.
Yeah, they do, Carl. Of course, they are recommending not to buy flowers from the monks at the local monastery this year. Yep. Only you can prevent florist fires.
Good night, everybody. I'm gone.
I worked that one in good, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. Tell me why I put up with you.
Hey, Joe, I
I
gave
do
up
need-
and went ahead and dropped my line.
And you missed the dad joke, Joe. Thank you for coming in late. Ah,
Of course, Dan, the big question is why is Joe wearing a Tennessee orange shirt?
Because it's safety orange.
well,
Oh,
I thought he just wanted to stand out amongst the snow drifts. But
Well, that's the great thing about the Tennessee orange. You can pick up paper on Saturday on the side of the road. You can go to the game on Saturday night and hunt on Sunday morning. What are you doing, Dan?
I'm cogitating. That non sequitur did not compute. Uh,
What?
So
The
I've got
greatness,
one.
the greatness of the Tennessee orange color?
it's not bright enough for going hunting around here. You got to wear something neon orange. Hell, I don't even let my dog outside during hunting season because she's as big as a deer and she's colored the same way. So somebody might shoot her through the chain link fence,
Yeah.
and
Well,
then I'd have to go outside the chain link fence and track them down.
yeah.
And
Well, the guy down the street learned you don't run around in the woods during deer season going, nah, 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 nah.
you don't do that around here either. Oh, we've got some neighbors that have been setting off tannerite. I mean, enough to shake the house.
Oh, they're dropping pounds of that stuff.
Yep, we not only hear it, but it rattles the china in the cabinet. So Lindsay is a little bit upset. And I'm going, honey, unless I know exactly who they are, I can't get the 308 out legally.
Well, have y'all ever seen that video of the guy blowing up the microwave with the tannerite?
Actually, I'm seeing somebody. It was a 35-gallon plastic drum, but I don't know how much tannerite was in it.
I don't know how much tannerite was in this, but I had it set where all I had to do was just shoot through the window, the glass window.
Uh-huh.
He stand behind a tree, pulled the trigger, it blew up, and he leaned back, and the cameraman about got took out by the door.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've seen occasions like that on other videos.
And there was one to where his grandma asked him to tear down Grandpa's barn. Grandpa died. Thing was about whatever. She'd sold the property. And he says, I'll tear the barn down. There were 5 plastic drums full of tannerite in the middle of the barn.
Ooh.
Well, for some really obscure reason, when my dad died, there was a box about the size of a footstool full of thermite. I'm going, you made parts for lunar rovers. Why do you need that much thermite? We're not cutting trees down. Of course, he was dead, so I didn't get an answer, but
Well, needless to say, he didn't have to worry about the cleanup.
It cleans everything up, right down to the bedrock.
Neighbors had a little problem with it, but
No, I don't think so.
there was mulch everywhere.
No. Thermite doesn't blow up; it just burns. So
Well,
if
the guy,
if you had an oak tree that you didn't like for some particular reason, you sprinkle that stuff around the base of it, and you strike a big lighter, and that tree would not be standing anymore ever again. Oh, Kiri's here. Okay,
Hi, Kiri.
I think we're gonna have a pun off here. So let it drop, whichever one of you starts first. Um,
I already did mine.
So,
well, I know, and it was a good one.
so there's these two old guys talking. They're both baseball fans. And one says to the other, let's make a deal, whichever one, kicks off this motor coil first. When you get to heaven, come back and let the other one know whether or not there's baseball in heaven. Okay. So they make a deal. Well, a few years go by and his buddy passes. And a few days after he passes, and all of a sudden, poof, his buddy reappears. He goes, "So how's it up there?" He goes, "It's great. There is baseball." He goes, "But there's some bad news too." He goes, "Well, what's the bad news?" He goes, "You're scheduled to pitch on Thursday."
Oh. Joe Dog, I've got to post this. It is Kiri. Top that, please.
Oh, and I was wrong. It wasn't that much tannerite. It was only 164 pounds.
Only.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's like the cardboard box of thermite Dad had. It was only like 17 pounds, but that's enough to cut down a very large oak tree with a big lighter.
Yeah.
And Mom goes, "I want this off the porch." I'm going, "Don't go near that box." Because I'm cute, Donna.
Oh, Dan?
Yes. Oh my God.
That's a nice old barn, huh?
I think I built that.
I have a feeling that this is going to be was a nice old barn. Yep.
Was. That's a little bit of dust coming out.
Look what's left.
A John Deere tractor, probably.
Oh, John Deere's in some deep doo-doo.
Well, yeah, nowadays, but I didn't see anything that was left. Except
there's the tractor. All right.
So
actually, Dawn's father and I need to talk about farming, don't we? Evidently, we had that in common, and only Dawn realized it.
So my wife is upstairs in her craft room right now, and she's chatting with a few people, and Luckily, one of them saw Brad hop into one of the containers, because otherwise he would have been stuck for a while.
He's in the Tupperware.
Well, that's one of those facts. He could have got out, but he'd probably been stuck in there.
Yeah, he would have been stuck in there for a while.
Yeah, if he can get his head through, he can get the rest of his body through.
Well, she pulled it out for him a little bit there, and yeah, look, that sweet little innocent face.
It's like, I was comfortable.
It was a box. I fits, I sits.
Yeah.
My cats have learned how to open the dresser drawers.
My buddy's cat does that to his dad, and he starts taking his shirts out of the drawer.
Our German Shepherd has learned how to open the back door and let herself in. Now, I mean, she's a very big girl, and not in the diameter way, in the height way. But I did not realize she could reach up and press the doorknob and pop the door open. And I'm going, I've got a jar of peanut butter back here, and you love peanut butter. Does this mean while I'm asleep, you're going to be eating what I'm supposed to be giving you for treats with your rawhide bones? I feel my dominance threatened in this situation.
Oh, that felt good.
Yeah, I had a huge pop in the vertebrae of my neck just a few minutes before the show. I'm going, if Dawn finds out about this, she will hate me forever. I'm not doing weather tonight. Shut the fuck up. I've got like 3 different displays of what's going on indoors and outdoors. I don't need to know that the wind is coming from the south. And the dew point is 35.1% outside, and the temperature is 50 degrees outside and 75 degrees inside. No, I don't need that information tonight. I'm warm, I'm comfortable, and I have Fireball. So I'm good.
Have you guys been seeing the teasers with Nathan Fillion here lately?
Yeah.
I've been hearing rumors of a reboot of Firefly.
It's not a reboot, it's a continuation.
Well, I've just heard rumors.
Yeah.
I don't trust anything. Besides which, I tried to watch that in the broadcast order, and the broadcast was out of order.
Yes.
Which made it almost incomprehensible for someone trying to watch the series for the first time.
That was in the early days of a storyline series. Fox somehow believed it was an episodic adventure.
Oh yeah, every episode, every show could be shown singularly without anything building up to a punchline,
Yeah.
for lack
Now,
of a better word.
they have said the best way to watch Firefly is to watch the first 6 minutes of Serenity,
Mm-hmm.
pause it, watch Firefly, and then go back
And finish the movie.
and finish the movie.
Okay. Thank you. I did not know that.
When you watch the first 5 or 6 minutes of
the movie.
Mhm.
it explains the entire series.
Okay.
The premise of the series.
Something that could have used in the first 6 minutes of the first episode
Yeah.
of the show, if it were shown in order. Hmm.
Oh, and Dan, you're talking about pictures, looking like Civil War. What do you think this? Let me get a little closer so you can see here. What do you think this hairdo and the goatee? Do I look like somebody from the Civil War era?
Well, you look kind of like you look kind of like the bad guy from the Wild Wild West movie.
Oh, the one that didn't happen.
The one in the wheelchair. It did happen. I like it. It was not excellent, but I like it. If it had been excellent, I would have liked it even more, but it got a little bit weird with Miss Lippenreader and the surgical
Yeah,
weapon wheelchair. But
Carl says Dr. Lovelace.
I'm sorry. Dr. Lovelace will always be the guy from the TV series, not the movie. No, I have too much respect for that actor. I cannot remember his name, but I have respect for him.
I forget the name of the movie, but when he said Dr. Lovelace, I was thinking the guy in the wheelchair in the Cold War movie where Slim Pickens rides the nuclear bomb out the B-52.
How I stopped worrying and learned to love the bomb.
But it had another name too, right?
Yes, it did. I can't remember what that name is.
Dr. Strangelove.
Dr. Strangelove. Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
And which actor was it? One of the ones who he was manic depressive, and while the movie was going on, one of his kids scrawled paint all over his brand new car, and he got really upset. Peter something. The name is not coming to mind, but very, very classically trained.
Peter Sellers.
Peter Sellers. Yes, that's the one. Thank you. I remembered the first name. He played like 4 or maybe 5 different characters in the movie.
Carl, don't you just hate the delay?
You're both exactly right. I mean, amazing actor, amazing range of ability to play so many different things.
I was gonna go.
He was also in The Mouse That Roared, and one of his parts was actually in drag, and he pulled it off, making everybody think he actually was a woman in that particular character. And I'm going, of course, as many times as I've read the Mouse That Roared, I think it's a trilogy. Once I finally saw the movie, it wasn't as much of a revelation as it was just an experience. So I don't know. Maybe I lost something in that foreknowledge, but I found the books a long time before the movie ever became available to me here. So oh Lord. Don't do that when you drink Fireball.
Don't do what?
Inhale right after you swallowed it. It's intense. Carl, I actually think I have seen that. Life and Death of Peter Sellers. Geoffrey Rush plays most of the characters in it, filmed like a documentary. I think I have seen that. It's been a long time. It was back in cable TV days, but that and what was his last movie? Being There? Was that the name of it? He passed away not long after it, anyway. I mean, the final scene, dude walks across a lake because he doesn't know he's not supposed to be able to do that. Welcome to Georgia, brother. You want some barbecue? You know, if you don't know you're not supposed to be able to do something, you probably can do it. It's just not OSHA certified.
Well, son of a bitch. That's a good way to get shot.
Thank you, Donna. I did not know that. Bendy's plot of Dr. Fu Manchu. That I'll have to look that up. It probably will be amazing.
Protesters, I think, have finally crossed the line.
Which line? We drew several.
This line could get them shot.
Uh-oh.
What? They're in my front yard?
They're saying their plans to spray paint and damage the Tomb of the Unknown.
They're not only going to get shot, they're going to get flamethrowered. Sorry, I am now officially American outraged person.
Yeah,
no.
That's a good way to die.
Yeah.
No, it's not a good way. It's a quick way.
There are, from what I just read, they're credible threats. There's attempts to damage the Tomb of the Unknown.
Need to fire turtle up there.
All I'm going to say, if you think we got pissed off when you fucked with our boats.
Oh, don't touch America's boats ever, ever, ever. The universe has seen the results of that shit.
Even Japan's going, don't fuck with the boats. Don't fuck with
yeah.
Don't touch the boats.
Yeah, and then we had to drop a sun on them twice to get them to understand. Speaking of which, isn't it North Korea's turn yet? We have plenty of suns. We can spare one or 16.
What was it? The Vulcan High Council was talking with the Federation, saying, no, we do not need to give the humans another warp drive. The last one, they threw it into a sun just to see what it would do.
Turned the sun inside out. They built another one, turned it right way around, and discovered trans warp drive accidentally. Yes. We do shit to see, hey, I got this idea. Let's see what happens.
The human race is the epitome of hold my beer and watch this.
There's a lot of alien races out there that are finding that out the hard way, according to popular fiction.
I'm a firm believer in the fact that, we've been visited by aliens, and, Earth is treated like the south side of Chicago. They roll up their windows, lock the doors, and keep their hands at 10 and 2 on the wheel as they fly by. They don't look left or right. They just,
at high speed. Oh, fuck, it's Earth. Let's get out of here. It's like my attitude towards Atlanta. I will go 70 miles around in order to keep from having to drive through Atlanta. Thank God I don't go to any conventions there anymore. Oh, geez, that was horrible. Oh, Joe Dog, could you email me the links for the hotel rooms and the huckster's room for the hotel for Helicon.
You have to call. If you use the link, you got to get there Wednesday and leave Monday.
No. I just want photos of the room, the Huckster Suite. So Lindsay will stop bugging me about where we're going to be setting up and what kind of room we've got. I'm going, I don't know, honey. It's a new hotel. Yep. I don't know, honey. It's a new hotel. Yep. I don't know, honey. It's a new hotel.
It's actually on the website.
It is good.
I mean,
just send it to me. You don't have to do it here.
Helicon Secondary Hotel.
Yep. That's what she insisted on. I wanted to be in the primary hotel where we could have access to the con suite all the time. But no.
It's. Did you show her the map?
Joe Dog.
Well,
would your wife look at maps?
if I tell her to. So if I set her down in front, this. We're going to Atlanta. How far is it from Six Flags?
It's
Murfreesboro from Chattanooga.
It's west of Chattanooga. It's a long way from Six Flags. Where's the east of Chattanooga?
When we go to Atlanta, the one I love is when we go to Huntsville. She goes, "Are we going to stop by Buc-ee's on the way back?"
Well, if you want to drive another 400 miles, I think Lindsay and I both have had our fill of Buc-ee's. The only reason I would go back is because they have large cast iron cooking gear that I can't get anywhere else. So, I don't know. I have no teeth. I can't eat the
brisket.
Oh, I can eat brisket just fine if it's cooked right. Can't eat jerky. I really don't have much use for a lot of things they do sell, although I did buy myself a shot glass from there, which Lindsay thought was cute because it's got Bucky on it and it's a little barrel. And
imagine the best way to describe Buc-ee's. Imagine Cracker Barrel married a convenience store.
Actually, I can think of a better one. There used to be all over the South different places at sites that were either historically important or culturally important. Stuckies. Yeah. And you go in there, and Stuckies was much, much smaller than Bucky's.
But you had sit down places to eat.
Never been in one of those. No. You just got your pecan log and went to the car.
All right. Well, I got to run down the hall.
All right.
Alrighty.
But no, I've spent 2 people's lifetimes going through different tourist attractions in the South. So yeah, Stuckies was nice. I mean, really nice for a hole in the wall that not only sold candy bars and obscure chocolate snacks, but toys and fireworks that were illegal in neighboring states. But, those laws have changed now. Everything's legal here. We wish some of the politicians weren't, but that's not this kind of program. So, Carl, I do not understand that comment. Is it having to do with the Fu Manchu movie? Or did I miss a reference somewhere? I mean, Peter Sellers could fill an empty room with like 99 characters in different costumes. Nobody would ever know, except his accent is usually the same. Yeah. The vendor's room is an empty room. Not for long. Not when we get there. Lindsay's going, how much did you pay for the Helicon table fee? And I go, I don't remember. Mumble. That sort of thing. If she wants to be a vendor, she can be a vendor. I will pay for it. That's fine. I don't need accountability in that department. All right. I do the budget, not her. Speaking of which, I hear her waking up and getting out of the chair in the living room, which means whatever show she was watching was over. But I've told her I'm on the air. She won't come in here because she's afraid that the camera will see her. And I'm going, what? You're beautiful. Why would you be afraid of the camera? She has no logical explanation for it. She does not think that she is as beautiful as I find her to be. I don't know. That'd be like Foxy or Aunt Donna or Dawn going, no, I don't want to be on camera because I'm not beautiful. Duh. Mm-hmm. I mean, seriously. Duh.
Damn it.
Oh, what did I do now?
Huh? I'm trying to get something to print without needing supports, and I'll generate the slice one time, and it'll say it doesn't need the supports. I'll generate it another time, and it says it does need it. So it's like, well, which is it? Do you need it or not? So I'm trying to get it to where I can generate the slice. You know,
so
if I can get it to generate several times without,
it's 3D
me that
printing stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a language I don't speak. I'm sorry, Joe, but I don't have any experience or any advice to offer in that respect. You have one style of 3D printer, and Richie has a different style of 3D printer, and I don't know how to say anything about either one. So when y'all have problems, I can't help. I mean, um,
All right. I think I may have found the magic number.
if you want something want something in DOS or Excel, I'm your man. But no,
Y'all don't have to quit talking, counting me.
oh well, no. Actually, I was running out of words because Joe had a technical problem that I did not know anything about. So I deferred to his mad coding ability and just said,
Well, let me ask you a few questions, Joe. First, did you turn it off and turn it back on again?
I don't think that's a problem, Joe Dog.
Technically, yes, several times.
Did you turn it off, unplug it, count to 30, plug it back in?
No, because you can't do that with the settings.
Oh. But isn't that normally the first two questions?
Yeah, but this was trying to get the right settings for a 3D print to not want supports.
Not want to what?
Not wanting supports.
Ah.
The internal building. You've done 3D printing. You know what that shit is.
So you want to make it hollow?
No, I wanted to make it to where it didn't want the little like tree supports, or the
Yeah, like
So,
the screws on a model car kit.
So I just upped the wall loops to 5, and now it doesn't want the supports anymore.
Oh, okay. Yeah, when I printed these rocket engines here, let me see. The one on the right, I printed in the position it's sitting in, and it sort of came out. And of course, that's the way the setting was set up to print it. The one on the left here,
You inverted it?
I flipped it upside down. And believe it or not, it came out a cleaner print, but it had, the supports was ungodly.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, I would imagine so. And I don't know anything about 3D printing.
And
I don't have one. So
It took 56 hours
I believe
to
it.
print. What?
I believe it.
But if you look at it if you can actually hold it in your hands, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 hot filament swaps, changing colors.
Mm.
Of course, I also found out that silver Sharpie is the same color as the silver filament.
Okay.
So if you're printing some with silver filament and you have to do a hot swap, but you want to hide the hot swap, just color it with silver Sharpie. Blends right in and you can't find it.
Huh.
actually, one of the few things I've seen on a video that was 3D printed was a house made with 3D printed concrete.
Yeah.
Traced every exterior and interior wall. All they had to do was make sure that the concrete mix in the tank
Was
had this
perfect.
it had the same amount of water so that it was not thinner
Slump.
or thicker. Yeah.
They call it slump.
Mm-hmm.
And it came out beautifully, and I'm going, oh, well, nobody's ever going to build a brick house again once this happens. And I was wrong.
It pretty much, the concrete 3D printer is nothing more than a pump truck with the boom computer controlled.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty much like trying to build something out of toothpaste, but the toothpaste is made out of concrete.
Yeah.
And it's a really big tube of toothpaste.
Well, one of the, it's the technology thing. Back in, it was late elementary school, the science fair project.
Mm-hmm.
This guy developed a way to heat a house in the wintertime using compost.
I can see that.
He ran, the copper tube through the compost and then ran the tube, the other end of the loop, through the house and literally raised the room temperature inside the house. You could flip a switch and watch the thermometer and watch the temperature rise.
Because compost, as it decays, heats itself naturally. I mean, heats itself through natural processes.
Yeah.
And through the copper tube, you got a heat source that is pretty much unending until the compost gets, how would you say that, fully composted, until there's no chemical reaction in there anymore.
And one of the things that he said, what you need to do is you need to raise it up to where you could scoop out the bottom half because that's everything that's been.
Mm-hmm.
And then, it falls down and you just keep piling on top.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going, well, that makes sense.
Well, it's like back in the day, you could heat an entire barn by keeping horses in stalls.
Yeah.
And shoveling their poop to different areas. Now, if you had copper pipes in there and you shoveled all the poop on top of the copper pipe and shoveled the already decayed poop from the bottom and just let it fill up like you were talking about, continuous source of heat.
It was, yeah, Carl, the guy had pretty much a styrofoam cooler for the compost, then a styrofoam cooler for the house. Of course, he did win the science fair for it. Of course, then we found out later on, how much of it was his idea. His daddy was a nuclear engineer for TVA.
That's like asking my dad to be a plumber. I mean, seriously.
Yeah, we wondered how a 6th grade kid could come up with this idea on his own.
Carl, it's not like you really need to put cars in there.
No.
They're going to get covered with snow anyway.
And actually, Carl, what you do is up where you're at, you put your heat source on the first floor.
Actually, from the descriptions I've heard from Carl and Donna, they would be putting the heat source in the basement and then letting everything flow upward from there.
And when you rent a multi-story apartment complex, try to get on the middle floors towards the center of the building.
Oh, this is a good one. I want to know more about this. Back in 6th or 7th grade, I figured out how to power a refrigerated train car by using the motion of the train wheels. Sadly, Mr. Westinghouse had already invented it. He probably stole it from Tesla.
Probably. Most everything.
Probably. I mean, there's a lot of patents in there.
Yeah. Why? I just want to know, why did the federal government clean out his office and classify everything as a national security? And still those files are locked down today, 100 years later?
Probably because he visualized complete blueprints for things and made all his notes in shorthand. So they can't figure out what it is that he's actually talking about. Oh, Carl. 8th grade developed a way to pull a train along a track using magnets for those darn Japanese engineers. Carl, believe it or not, when I was in junior high school back in the 70s, I invented the concept of the smog pump that got put on every car in the late 70s.
Oh, so you're the son of a bitch we cuss.
Oh yeah, but mine didn't require the car to use less horsepower. It just went unburned hydrocarbons, cycle them back through the carburetor, and burn the damn things. Burn them completely, over and over and over and over until it was gone. So yeah, and my mother still has the diagram I drew to try and figure this stuff out. It's in one of those hidden chambers in the family house that I don't have access to, like Dad's firearms, because she's proud of me being a freaking genius before my time, and I'm going, yeah, Carl, you're exactly right. I invented the afterburner.
Oh,
But I was 12.
yeah.
Who would pay attention to a kid?
Dan, you know how gutless a Chevy 305 is.
I know it's not really good, but I wouldn't describe it as gutless, but
well,
it doesn't have much push.
Yeah. A mechanic back in the late 70s, early 80s when they came out, by accident, found a way to put 50 horsepower back into it. A stock 305.
That would be a massive improvement, believe me.
GM got to the point to where, and word finally got out, that this will fix your car. This will give it the go speeds. And it actually improved fuel mileage.
Oh, that's not going to work. No. Can't have that.
It was to the point that GM started sending out technical service bulletins to the dealerships. Do not warranty engines with this modification. Do you know what how it came about? Car came in and he diagnosed the distributor was bad. The bushing wore out in the distributor.
Yeah.
So he ordered a distributor for it. Parts store sent him the wrong distributor. And the guy says, I need my car back. He goes, well, this one will work. We'll put this one in it. It was a 350 Chevrolet distributor. What GM did was they de-stroked the 305 a little bit from a 350 and reclocked the distributor.
Right now, the engineering side of my brain is going, outcast, unclean, unholy. And the other side of my brain is going, how fucking genius is that? And somewhere in the middle of the farmer is going, does that mean I can stop using Ford parts in my Volkswagen?
But it it was, the small block Chevy, those things were interchangeable.
Oh God, 327, 283. Those things would. Well, you've seen the drag race movies from the 50s and 60s.
Now,
them things would get up and go.
Yeah. Well, what was giving it away is the part number on the 305 distributor and the 350 distributor were different. And that's how they were busting the people and denying warranty claims. So, they're like, well, shit, you can't really mess with the distributor too much. No, but you can knock that little pin out, pull the gear off, pull the guts out of the 350 distributor and put down in the 305 distributor housing.
And they won't know because the numbers match.
The numbers matched. You know how long it took them to figure that out?
25 years, I'm guessing.
The day after they banned it. Hey, one thing you got to do is hot rodder to develop, to make something foolproof to a hot rodder. You just tell them it's foolproof.
Not to a sufficiently talented fool.
Yeah. They didn't see it as a challenge.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Of course, now that new LS Chevy motor with strokes of a keyboard, you can put 200 to 300 horsepower under the hood. They're that detuned.
Oh, yeah. I think I understand the philosophy. It's got to do with not only gas mileage, but selling undetuned larger trucks.
Yeah.
Of
course, now they've got them. Of course, we were talking about the John Deere earlier. Did you know if you plugged in a non-John Deere diagnostic tool, you void the warranty?
I don't have a non-John Deere diagnostic tool or a John Deere diagnostic tool.
Well, and that was intentional. Of course, now it's costing them billions of dollars in sales.
Yes.
Because International Harvester and Massey Ferguson and Kubota.
Oh, fuck. You do not want to mess with International Harvester. I'm telling you seriously. I drove Ford tractors all my life, but you do not want to mess with International Harvester. Those are, they might as well be Sherman tanks.
Yeah. Well, but you can work on it.
Yeah, you can work on it. You can kill it, but you can make it run forever.
Well, see, what John Deere was doing is they were getting to the point, before the software upgrade and all that kicked in, they were charging, I think $125 to $150 an hour labor. Once all that kicked in, for suspiciously some reason, their expenses have gone up so much, they're getting as much as $300 an hour service fee. And depending on how much John Deere equipment you own, the higher up in priority you are to get service done.
I can see that. Yes.
Well, Massey Ferguson and International Harvester and Kubota are now going, you ain't got to work on ours as much.
You can get that shit for free.
And we'll sell you the parts. John Deere's got to the point where they won't even sell parts.
Well, I think they've got to the point to where they don't sell much besides lawnmowers anymore.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to buy them.
Well, when your machines are $400,000-$500,000 a piece.
If you got one that is like 60, 70, 80 years old, nobody's ever messed with it. It's a 2-cylinder or 3-cylinder, whatever. That thing's going to work. Not only for your lifetime, but the lifetime of your children and the lifetime of your grandchildren. Because that was back in the day when people actually tried to make something that was dependable rather than tried to make something they could make money off of.
Yeah. Well, they've gone as far as to change the thread pitch on hydraulic hoses.
What? Hydraulic hoses are supposed to be universal across every vehicle.
They have a proprietary fittings for their hydraulic hoses.
Mm-hmm.
And you can only get them from the John Deere dealer.
I bet you Harbor Freight sells a adapter kit. Like your old water heater. It worked for 35 years. Yeah. Stuff was built to last forever back in the day.
It's called designed obsolescence.
Yeah.
Yeah, see,
Joe, stove.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Joe.
Of course, when I was talking about the hydraulic hoses, Joe just went, mm-hmm. So evidently you've experienced that.
I haven't experienced it, but it doesn't shock me that John Deere's done that.
And you can only buy the hoses from John Deere.
Like I said, Harbor Freight will probably have the adapter kit. Reasonably priced.
It's proprietary thread pitch.
Doesn't matter. They can have it copyrighted as much as they want, but somebody's going to make an adapter.
Not without John Deere's permission. It's the patent. It's the patent.
Yes, we will. I mean, you've met people from Georgia. You know what we're capable of. Yeah. Proprietary. Is that like revenuer?
Yeah.
We don't play that. Y'all don't come here. Y'all get to go home at night. No. What the hell? There was a story I told on one of the other programs, probably Creatives at Play last night. I Lindsay and I went to Harbor Freight. Your favorite place, Joe Dog?
I love it. They gave me a
And
credit card. Of course, they're mad at me now.
yeah, because you don't spend enough money.
I've got it completely paid off.
Yeah, you cheap bugger. You don't pay the interest because you got it paid off. Yeah. There was an oak wooden toolbox with steel corner, the bracers, the guards. And I looked at it and I just looked at Lindsay and I go, that's exactly the kind of thing that Dad has down in the barn that I'm pretty sure my brother is already absconded with because he takes everything. But she just looked at it and she started opening the drawers and this, that, and the other thing. And I walked around. I found the other stuff that I went there to buy. And she called one of the associates over and said, "Hey, this is a display model. Um, we want one of these." And he goes, "Oh no, that's the only one we've got. That's the only one we got. We can't sell the display model." And she told him that I said it was just like one that my dad had from Oak Ridge and had all his really, really delicate machine tools in. I mean, stuff I didn't even know what was for, but whatever. It just reminded me of my dad. So Lindsay wanted me to have one, and this guy, he pretty much ran back to the storeroom, back of the store, and pulled one out in a box still sealed. And I'm sitting there going, "Did you have this stashed for you? Is this something you're giving up because my wife tells a good story about my father?" And of course, I didn't say any of this out loud. I just went, "Yes, I'll take this, the metal cart, and the shipping dolly, and we'll be fine." And paid for it and went out. He insisted he was the one to load everything in the back of my truck. And I'm going, "Dude, you are feeling guilt like nobody's business. Did you actually have that toolbox saved in the back of the store so you could buy it and take it home?" I don't know. It the whole situation felt like that. He felt guilty. He was more helpful than he needed to be. And all of a sudden, the piece of merchandise I wanted appeared from nowhere. So, what am I supposed to think? I'm grateful to my wife for being able to talk so memorably about my deceased father to get somebody to go, I got to do this. I can't. But that's neither here nor there. Um, and now I got home. Not only have I got the oak toolbox, I went and got one of the tables that we had we were taken to conventions, and I had it in a very, very blonde oak finish, and set it up, put it under it, and she goes, that was made to be there. And I'm just standing there thinking, this is going to be a tripping hazard every time I go to bed for the rest of my life.
Oh, well, let's make somebody twitch.
Yes, that sounds like an excellent idea. All right.
Well, yeah. At times, some of us do have stuff preloaded, but this time, Joe Dog was faster on the afterburner than I was.
Yeah.
So, and Mr. Bachman does not have the keys to the kingdom, so it had to be either me or Joe Dog. So
I was just looking up something on Amazon. Let me pull it back up. You can buy one bottle of Arby's sauce for $2.98, or you can buy 2 bottles for $16.99.
that does not sound like a bargain.
That don't math right, does it?
No, that don't math at all. Physicists are going, what the? No.
And if you buy the $2.98, you can buy up to 5 bottles at a time.
At $2.98.
Yeah.
There you go. You go to I want to buy 2, and it's already $50 before you even get the third one.
But yeah, you can't find it anywhere in the stores around here. But I'll tell you, the Arby's stores used to sell the bottles of sauce.
Yeah. If they didn't sell it, you could just go, hey, can I have some extra packs and take home about a gallon?
Yeah.
In your takeout bag. I'm sorry. I know we've only got like 6 minutes left. I've got to run down the hall.
All right. Get back if you can. If you don't, we'll be out of here.
All right. Sounds like a deal.
Yeah. So, Joe, what are you trying to print?
Some Easter eggs.
If I don't go now, I'm going to have to mop the floor.
Go. Damn.
So I was just going to print a few Easter eggs just to be able to put like the little price slips into.
Yeah.
The Parks Easter egg hunt.
Well, is it the 2-piece?
Yeah. Which I found a better one that's not going to take nearly as much time to print. They're just plain Jane, nothing fancy, no design on them, just, regular old looking eggs. So
what you ought to do is print one of those dragon eggs and make that the grand prize.
Yeah, watching these kids go after these eggs, it's already like watching, taking a pool full of piranhas and tossing a fucking steak in the center of it.
Yeah.
Fire department damn near got me killed last year.
What'd they do?
So every year we get all the kids lined up, and we've got 1, 2, 3. It's like 4 or 5 different spots, because we do all the age groups at once, but we got them all split up. And we tell them, as soon as you hear the horn go off on the fire truck, that's your signal to go. The bastards blew the horn a minute early. I was standing in the middle of the pack still.
You were fair game.
I always take that age group where they're right at that perfect height. They're just old enough to where they're able to run without, stumbling and falling. But they're at that perfect height where they can easily bend down, grab the egg, and keep on going. I think it's like the 6 to 7 year olds, that I take. So they're just able, my group is done first. That horn blows, and the 2,000 eggs that I put out in that area are gone in a matter of about 30 seconds. They are done and opening their eggs, and I'm looking around going, oh, there's still kids, grabbing eggs in the other groups,
All
I don't have largest group.
Did you cuss anybody out?
Oh, I cussed out the fire chief. We got done. I walked over to the fire chief. I said, "You asshole." He goes, "What?" I said, "You damn near got me killed." "How? You blew a fucking horn while I was standing in the middle of the group." He goes, "Did you run?" "Hell yeah, I ran."
Well, that was the purpose of blowing the fucking horn, wasn't it?
Ran like a fat man chasing a donut to get out of there.
It's
just anybody is curious. I have never seen my toilet hold 5 gallons of processed water before, but tonight it did.
All right.
Good night, everybody.
See y'all.
I have slept the surly bonds of earth and danced the skies on laughter-silvered wings. Sunward I've climbed and joined the tumbling mirth of sun-split clouds and done 100 things you have not dreamed of. Wheeled and soared and swung high in the sunlit silence. Hovering there, I've chased the shouting wind along and flung my eager craft through footless halls of air. Up, up the long, delirious, burning blue, I've topped the windswept heights with easy grace, when never lark nor even eagle flew. And while with silent, lifting mind, I've trod the high, untrespassed sanctity of space, put out my hand and touched the face of God.